Hi everyone, Serpent here, welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to do a monster review onto SERPENTEX. Honestly, my voice sounds really disappointed. Not because I'm disappointed with the monster, but because I'm disappointed of how good this monster is. It's not a compliment, I'm genuinely saying that it's too much. And we shouldn't have such a monster. And I'm gonna say, although a lot of people will think about it before about this monster is going to be the paywall, the paywall bounty hunt monster. I will buy this monster. I'm telling you. I was waiting to get a good legend pass monster, but the problem is, the next legend pass we're also going to have an insane legend pass monster, which for me I believe it's too much. Although yes, if you're paying to the game, you deserve getting something better than people who don't. But I believe that this is too much. You don't need to be that advantaged. But anyways, let's start by reading the skill set, and we'll go over the trait later on to the video. So we have Viper Venom, deal applies Abomination Hater to itself. This monster was going to introduce the Abomination Haters, the Abomination Hater thing, mechanic. Honestly, I think it's kind of cool how we have a new mechanic, you know, a new monster can do its unique thing. He can counter every abomination that gets released in the future. But honestly, they just ruined it, making him too OP. Applies triple damage to itself during one turn, applies Kill Mirror to itself, and applies Vulnerable to itself. So you're applying Vulnerable to yourself, which is not that pog. However, you are also getting triple damage against abominations, and Skill Mirror, which is really good if you partner this monster up with Shodonia. So yeah, that's amazing. Then we have Venoben A, deals moderate fire damage to all enemies, applies poison to all enemies. AoE poison, fire damage. Knowing that we have a lot of meta nature monsters, this is pretty good. Then we have Twin Serpent, deals moderate fire damage to one enemy, applies burn to one enemy. It's moderate damage and burn at 0 cooldown. You have a skill that can do damage and it's at 0 cooldown, so yeah, I mean it's decent enough, but honestly you shouldn't run it. Then you have Triple Lethality, deals very heavy light damage to one enemy. This is insane. Applies burn to one enemy, sunburn to one enemy, and poison to one enemy. 3 tortures on a very heavy light damage. That's insane. I love this. If this monster didn't have Pierce, I'm spoiling it. This monster has Pierce. If this monster didn't have it, this monster would have been a lot fun to use, but now it's really too much. Then we have Overheated Poison, deals massive fire damage to one enemy, applies poison to one enemy, and burn to all enemies. So 2 tortures. One of them is to one enemy, the other one is to all. It's amazing. It's too much, really. You have Insensible Heat, deals heavy light damage to all enemies, applies sunburn to all enemies. AoE heavy damage, it's a lot. Heavy damage AoEs are usually really powerful. Lornibodus had one, which was groundbreaking for his time. And then you have Giant Cannon, which deals low light damage to all enemies. Honestly, no, you don't need to run this skill. And then you have Abomination Slayer, applies Abomination Hater to itself, deals massive fire damage to one enemy, applies poison to an enemy, and burn to an enemy. So double torture. This monster doesn't have a single skill that does not apply at least 2 tortures. That's too much in my opinion. So let's jump to present and see the trait of this monster. As I said before, this monster is going to be the paywall bounty hunt monster. And this is the design. Honestly, I don't even like it that much. They didn't do a good job. It doesn't look that good. Anyways, this is the trait. So, first of all, let's go over stats. Because it wasn't just insane because of the trait of the skill set. No, he also has the highest power stat in the game. So he has a really low life stat with 130,292. Which is relatively low for the for the Blossom monsters. Then you have the power stat, which is of 11,033, which is 33 points higher than the one of Shrieker, which was really powerful. And now we have this guy, which does almost the same thing, but instead of applying weakness, it applies infinite amount of tortures and has Pierce. And speeds wise, he has 7,942, which is not bad. It's about the average for Blossom monsters. It's pretty high for tuned ones. It's practically as fast as Uriel. So yeah, our rank 0, you have Pierce, which is, again, if this Pierce wasn't immune to control, I swear I would have bossed this monster anyways, because it would have been fun. But no, it's just too powerful like this. Then we have Harden on rank 1, it's an umbrella trait, it's pretty good. Rank 3 you get a cooldown immunity. On rank 4 you have Abomination Hater to as a status caster. And on rank 5 you get Poison to enemies. Honestly, the Pierce is the main thing, also the Abomination Hater is kind of cool. And then relics wise, you have an Essence, which means you can revive. You're already so OP, and still they give him something which makes him even more OP. It doesn't make any sense how overpowered this monster is. And you also have a trap, which honestly, yeah, there's the Slumster trap, which means this monster is never going to run out of stamina if you have that trap. But isn't like the top thing. I would have imagined a sword. But honestly, a stamina recovery relic onto such a monster would have been really good. Then he is in the Dragon's book, Evil Legion's book, and Mechanical. We have been lacking a good monster in Dragons for a while. Evil Legions, no. Mechanical, either. We have Teddy Bomb for Mechanical. So yeah, that's not that big of a deal. The Dragons is pretty good though. And this monster is going to be Fire and Light. Now, I know this monster is going to be meta, but like one of the most powerful monsters in the game. And like this monster is hands down the strongest attacker ever. Not only by the stat, this monster has Pierce. This monster has incredible skill set. As a new mechanic, he can revive. I don't even know what the heck Social Point was thinking here, because this monster is really too much. And I know I said it before to other monsters, but this is going to be hands down so far the strongest attacker ever. And there's no one which is going to be able to face him or be as powerful. So yeah, that's pretty much all about it. I hope you enjoyed. Honestly, this monster could pair up well. I forgot to do this part because I'm just too overwhelmed. This monster pairs up very well with Shadownia. You can basically apply start removing negative effects, not negative, positive effects to the enemies, and give yourself the skill mirror so you can cycle forever and get this monster infinite at your turns. And since this monster is too OP, now he's going to destroy the whole enemy side if you pair this monster up with Shadownia and if everything goes really well. So yeah, again, this monster is too much. I honestly am afraid that Social Point is going to go and make more of monsters this powerful, but we cannot do anything about it. So for now, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to do a monster review onto the free bounty hunt monster in a bit. Just give me the time. But yeah, that's pretty much all about it. I hope you enjoyed and I'll see you guys later. Bye.